Today is ours. Let's live it. And love is strong. Let's give it. A song can help. Let's sing it. And peace is dear. Let's bring it. The past is gone. Don't rue it. Our work is here. Let's do it. The world is wrong. Let's right it. The battle is hard. Let's fight it. The road is rough. Let's clear it. The future fast. Don't fear it. Is faith asleep? Let's wake it. Because today is ours. Let's take it.
Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Arielle Dominique with episode 18 of our podcast, Say It With Your Breasts. And I am just really happy that you're listening because you could be doing something else, but you've decided to tune in. And so this episode does not feature an interview because I just have been a little busy and I really just had some stuff on my mind that I wanted to share. And I wanted to keep this episode short because you've been hanging in there, 17 episodes deep. Each one has been so awesome, and I really have to thank all of the amazing female boss babes that have taken time out of their schedule to be on the podcast. It's really, really, really awesome. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update on, not me per se, but where I am right now in terms of the message I want to give the world, because I have different mediums by which I give messages out into the world. I have social media, which I don't use like that much, other than to post about the podcast and music. But I have songwriting, and I have this podcast, which is where I really like to share more thoughts because that's why I created it. And so basically the past couple of days, I had a certain individual come into my life who was in my life before, but as an associate, someone that I had to help in the past. And this person came back around, needed help again. I went and, answered the call, tried to help this person. And in the end, in dealing with them in this business situation, I asked them a very typical business negotiable question, and it's like, stand behind it or don't. I don't know what to tell you. And this person got upset, hung up the phone really fast. Then after that, wouldn't respond to my messages and tried to call them. They wouldn't answer. Had something pending with them and they didn't respond to it. So of course I'm like, okay, this is not going to work out, but I'm going to try to give them the benefit of the doubt. They sent me a message that to me was like, no, you didn't just, okay, because you're nuts. And I had an opportunity to, ignore them. And I didn't. And I feel bad that I didn't. I didn't say anything mean because I don't do that. But I just should have ignored them entirely. And I felt a little bit of like an ego thing. Like, no, you are not about to act like you're the good guy here when you've been kind of nuts the whole time and rude and strange, to be honest. Just kind of strange. But okay, cool. So I felt bad about it. And I'm like, okay, this is taking me off of the very positive path, very zen-like path that I wanted to stay on. So it made me want to vent, which then led me to be like, you know what? I'm going to record a podcast episode. I'm going to do it just by myself because I got something to say. So this is what I have to say. And it's all very positive, I promise. My message right now for all of you listening, is simple. The universe is listening to you. That's it. But I have more to say. But that's it summarized. That's it in a nutshell. That I do believe that the universe is listening to you. The universe is guiding you whether it's your ancestors on the other side or your spirit guides on the other side, or just your higher self guiding yourself, or God, or whatever you want to call it. But I don't believe that we're alone in any of our decisions and choices. And I don't believe that we are meant to just be mediocre and not believe that we are gods and powerful. Because I do think that we can make things manifest from dreams and visions and imagination to reality. And that is powerful. So that's my message to you guys, is to embrace that power and to listen to it. Don't think you are incapable of great things, because you are more than capable of greater things. Lately, what I've been doing is listening to these guided meditations or guided like positive messages, not just affirmations, even though affirmations are really great and declarations are really great. But these videos on YouTube, like, they're really easy to find. And one of them in particular led me to this female motivational speaker, and I posted about her on Facebook. Now, I had changed my Facebook post to just be for friends, because my Facebook is not really for my entrepreneurial pursuits as much as it's a way for family to keep in touch with me. So I just changed it to my friends, because it's not necessary for everything on my Facebook page to be public. However, I posted it and someone left a comment saying I should make it public. So I was like, for sure, I will. But it led, these YouTube videos anyway, led me to this speaker, Mel Robbins. And you can YouTube her, she's awesome. But it made me, the way this particular person's energy caused me to feel, not her energy caused me to feel, but the way I perceived her energy and how that caused me to feel made me really interested in trying to find some positivity. So I was looking at these videos, and hers just was awesome. And I was like, okay, I'm going to share some of what she said, because I think this might help other people too. And I hope it helps you as well. So I'm going to share it. This is from her. I've quoted it, but I kind of left a few words out because it was real long, so bear with me. But it's pretty much a quote. This is what she talks about. The fact about human beings is that we are not designed to do things that are uncomfortable or scary or difficult. Our brains are designed to protect us from those things, because our brains are trying to keep us alive. In order to change and do all those things you know you want to do with your life, your work, with your dreams, you're going to have to do things that are difficult, uncertain, or scary, which sets up this problem for all of us. You're never going to feel like it. Motivation's garbage. You only feel motivated to do the things that are easy, right? And the brain has different ways, different methods to protect us. One of those things is to magnify the risk. What the brain perceives to be a problem, it magnifies because it's trying to protect you. But that's not your fault. It's science. It's biology, right? That's the brain. That's how it was set up. And that part in particular really got to me, because not only does it remind me that the human brain in our body is set up to survive, but we are made of the same stuff of every other person. We're made of the same stuff as the universe that is around us. And because of that, our thoughts are energy. It's not just an idea and inspiration. When you get that idea, that gut feeling, that thing in your brain, in your mind, I should say, that's like, it's time to make a change, or it's time to grow, or it's time to do something different. It's time to go to the gym. It's time to get up earlier. It's time to leave this relationship, get a new job. It's time for me to start working on that book. It's time for me to start working on that music. That's not just nothing. That's a whole lot of something that you have the power to make physical, to manifest it in real life. And I think what she also says in terms of motivation is that sometimes we pause. We plant a seed of self-doubt. And when we plant that seed of self-doubt, think about it like it's the same as planting any other kind of seed. Like they say, faith the size of a mustard seed. Well, fear the size of a mustard seed. Can you imagine the damage? But if we have that faith, can you imagine the possibilities? So I think when she talks about motivation, it reminded me of this meme that I saw that's like, you'll never feel motivated because it's not real. Motivation is not a real, it's not a real thing. It's a survival thing. And, we do it to ourselves. We're like, we doubt and ask ourselves, why am I not doing this? Why have I tried this so many times? I keep saying I'm going to do this. I keep saying I'm going to do that. I never do it. All of that we do, all of that talking that we do to ourselves, with ourselves, we replay over and over in our head. It is just damaging and it's a complete and total waste of time. And, our brain and our body, it's trying to protect us. Do you know, I was reading, I was listening to Mel. And she was saying that, I had a little bottle of wine. I'm not joking. She was saying that the body feels fear and excitement the same. Our bodies, our brains don't know the difference. It's the same. So that tells me that I have to define what I'm thinking and feeling for myself because I can't rely on my brain. So she has a method for doing this where she, talks about this all over the world and does all these motivational talks about this. And it's a very simple concept. You've probably heard it before, but it's this idea of counting down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But the idea of it is that it launches you like counting off the launch for a rocket. It launches you to do that next best thing that your higher self has been telling you to do. She said that it really helped her, and it's something that earlier today I practiced because I wanted to try it. It helped me. And I think, we try to complicate everything, but it's simple. And we try to downplay ourselves, but it's all simple. The reality is that we are powerful. We have the ability to do so much and be so much if we simply try. But I think a lot of times we assume this language. We borrow this language from our parents, from our grandparents, our friends, society, social media, whatever. We borrow this language that if I don't have this, or I don't look like that, or I don't do that, or I don't do it in this time frame, then I'm not capable, I'm not confident, I'm not worthy. I am not going to be capable, confident, or worthy. And it's not true. That your confidence is your confidence all in itself, and it's based on you. Some people are quietly confident. Some people are loud and brash. Some people are somewhere in between. But it's your confidence. So you have to tell yourself, I am confident. I am going to make these changes. But constantly bothering yourself with, why am I not motivated? Why don't I feel like doing it? Well, because you're never going to feel like doing it. We feel like doing the things that are easy, the things that are fun, the things that we love to do. We don't feel like doing hard stuff. Who feels like doing something hard? I mean, sometimes you want a little challenge. Okay, sure. But the goal is to try. So I want all of you to try this with me today and repeat after me. I am one decision away from a totally different blank. Now we're going to do it again, and I want you to fill in that blank. Okay, repeat after me. I am one decision away from a totally different. All right, so now what you're going to do about it? Because proof is in the pudding, boo. What you going to do? So what are you going to do? It's up to you. One of the things that I've been doing is listening to these YouTube videos that are motivational. And one of them I try to listen to every day. But at the end of it, he has, the narrator who's male, he has these words that he shares that you can repeat. And I've printed them out. I put them up in my office, my house. And I try to watch the video, if not every day, every other day or something. And I'm going to repeat them to you all because, again, I hope that it is something inspiring for you and maybe helps you. Okay. That which I seek is seeking me. I let go of how it will come to me and I focus on my heart's desire. My higher self within me knows how to make it happen. So I just relax and let go. Everything that's necessary for the fulfillment of my desires is lovingly and harmoniously drawn to me. I accept this or something better. I am ready, receptive, and grateful. And so it is. Come on, you guys. It's beautiful. So I love it, and I look at it every day, repeat it every single day. And in sharing that before I go on about my business with this episode, I'm working on these manuscripts right now. I'm working on some children's books about a certain topic that I think is really, really important for children to learn about. And I have a certain way that I'm trying to do it so that I'm hoping that it is delivered in a way that children will understand and appreciate, especially the children of Louisiana. So anyway, I'm writing these books and I'm like, okay, I have 3 of them down. I have 2 of them in this little series of mine that I have to finish. I cannot think of a name for the 4th one. And I actually recorded this episode previously, but the mic was not on. Jeez. So I recorded again. But the first time I recorded, I realized that the title for the next book was in what I just read to y'all. Which is not creepy, but a little bit creepy. Because, like I said, we're powerful. And that which we seek is seeking us. I was seeking the answer. And the answer is right there seeking me back. So I thought that was really cool. So hopefully all goes well for you. I hope you have gotten something out of the episode. And I hope you're not super disappointed that I didn't interview anyone. But I felt that it was just really important to use my voice. I hadn't used it in a little bit other than working on music. But I just thought it would be really important to share those messages with you. So again, find what makes you. Keep it, lock it away. Don't let anybody to it that doesn't appreciate it, love it the way you do. And be awesome. You're beautiful, you're smart, you're courageous, you're confident, and you can do anything you put your mind to. So God bless, universe bless, whatever you like to say. Peace out.